Alright, so it is Review Wednesday here on the Daily Vape. I am vaping on the new iTaste DRV out in the car, and we're about to go get some ice cream. Alright guys, well not quite yet. We're going to have to take a look at it first while it's still in the box before I go bust it out and start vaping on it out in the car. Probably never get put back together well enough to fit it in here again. So if you guys are good, we'll go out for a drive later to test this thing out and maybe even get some ice cream. Alright, so I just wanted you guys to be able to get a quick look at it before we bust it all out, with the instruction booklets for the DRV and the tank. And yes, this is the iTaste DRV for drive, because obviously it goes into your cigarette lighter in the car. I kept saying the DVR yesterday, so sorry, that's my dyslexia kicking in. That's the same reason I wear my shirts backwards. Damn less Dixia. Alright guys, you gotta take a quick peek at it yesterday. Saw the components today. I'm gonna actually break it out and we'll take a look at it in a little bit more detail. So this thing's going to be running off the 12-volt DC battery in your car. So this is your power cord, 510 threaded with also your ego threading there. And then the one here that they have another one in the box, if you notice, it's the same thing except with the button. So this, which I'm excited to try out, will turn all of your tanks into automatics. You're not going to have to push a button, or if you prefer to push a button, you can use that. So this is where the plug screws in on this end. If you need to detach the entire cord for any reason, it's probably what I would do if I was just going to leave this in the cigarette lighter and then just stick the cord probably in the glove box or something. Alright, so this is actually a variable voltage wheel. I was wrong yesterday when I said it was variable wattage. Nice looking, huh? So it adjusts from 4.2 up to 6.6 volts, so it is pretty powerful. This vape's above the range of anything else I've got here as far as a mod. I think 6.0 is the highest volts. The power button is on the back here, so you're going to push that to turn it on. You'll see a light come on. Kind of hard to tell where it's going to come on from, but we'll get this out in the car and you guys can check it out when I actually power it up, and we'll see how it all lights up and turns on. So it feels like a really nice, sturdy, solid little unit. You can hear when you adjust the voltage. It's got a really nice click where it locks into spot every time you turn it. And this does adjust in 0.2 increments from 4.2 up to 6.6. So it says that it vapes up to 20 watts, depending on the combination, I guess, of resistance, and if you're all the way up at 6.6 volts. So this thing should put out a pretty fucking big cloud, man. I'm going to be curious to try this on a couple of different tanks I have here. Alright, well let's just see if there's anything on the bottom shelf. Oh, there is. The tank actually here. The new iClear 16D tank. I think this is the same one that came with the iTaste CLKs. Alright, well I guess I can try one of these out at the same time. We'll go out there and try out the new iClear 16D tank. I'm going to have to fill this tank up, grab a couple other tanks here, get everything together, and go get it loaded up in the car. Now for you guys, it's going to be much less painful. All you have to do is blink. Wow, you guys made it out here quick. Well, as you can see, I got it hooked up and it's vaping. I got to say, my cigarette lighter isn't really a cigarette lighter. It's just a 12 voltage plug, and it's around the side where the passenger would sit, down by the feet. And I think the cord, it's just not quite long enough to be comfortable. I mean, it reaches fine, but it has a little bit of a tug on it while I'm driving. Now, if you have a cigarette lighter right here in your dash, I think it's going to put everything a lot closer to you and make it easier. Just the way my setup is, or anybody else who has a Ford Explorer, it's really tugging from over there. I got a Pro Tank 3 Mini along here too. I don't really think I would like to have a big full-size tank on this. I don't think it would be that comfortable. It'd be a little bit awkward. Alright, I guess the best way to test it is just go out for a drive and see how she vapes. Let's see what she do. Yeah, not bad. It is small and discreet. I do like that part about it. You don't feel like you got a huge mod in your hand.